It's very easy to get caught up in the busyness of everyday life. Like even at home, we're so busy with everything that we forget to ask ourselves like, hey, how are you feeling? And one thing that's really helped me with overcoming that is daily journaling. So this video is going to be pretty straightforward. I'm going to share with you a method I've developed over the years by watching other people journal and creating my own methods and experimenting so that you could apply these stuff to your own life too. And this is really minimalist. I use a few highlighters here and there, but then you could just as easily do it with a black pen. Like I've been doing it with a black pen for like 3 years. Yeah, just make it as simple or as glamorous as you wish. And without further ado, here is the system I use to stay sane. I organize my journal by month, and before I move on to the next month, I like to reflect on the past one by doing this 5x5 exercise. So I list down the top 5 things I learned this month, top 5 things I'm grateful for, top 5 things I should let go of, top 5 things I'm proud of myself for, and top 5 ways I can improve next month. And moving on to the next month, on the first page, I write the name of the month along with any goals I have. Now, these can be any goals, and these can change throughout the course of the month. So don't be too strict with what you put there. On the next page is my habit tracker. I got this method from Thomas Frank, and for me, it's really the most sustainable method because you can customize it however you want, something you can't really do on an app. I'm going to leave this video about this in the description. First, I write the dates along with their respective days of the month. Then I write any habits I want to have below that with the boxes for the days I want to do them. If I do the habit that day, I will put a plus sign. If I don't, I put a minus sign. And if I have a pretty good reason for not doing it, I put a circle. For some of the habits like exercise and reading, I do what's called elastic habits. It's a way to measure how well or how long you did something so that you can do it on your worst days but still strive to do better on better days. So if I exercise for 15 to 30 minutes, I highlight the box with red. For 30 to 45 minutes, I highlight it with yellow. And for 45 minutes or more, I highlight the box with green. This one is completely optional, but if you want to take your habit tracking a step further and if you wanted to make it more detailed, I highly recommend it. One thing I like about handwritten habit tracking is that it can be more reflective. So if I'm not able to do a habit, I just write down the reason why so I can improve on it. And at the end of the month, I like to reflect even more. Wow, that's a lot of reflection. So I write what I did well and what I could do better. After that is the sleep tracker, which I got from Nathaniel Drew. And again, I will also leave a link for this in the description. I write all the days of the month along with all the hours of the day, and I draw a line from the time I sleep to the time I wake up. Simple as that. You know, I try sleeping 8 hours a night, but I don't always, so I hope that I get pressured after posting this video. And the last is my daily journal, which I adopted from Ali Abdaal and tweaked a bit. Again, I will leave the link for this in the description. I feel like this is becoming like a compilation of all the journaling videos I watched over the years. Anyway, first I write the daily highlight, which is the single most important thing for me that day. Then I write 3 things I'm grateful for. I actually try to include stuff that seem not so great so that I could see the silver lining in the quote-unquote like worst situations. Then I write something I did kind for someone else, then something I learned, and last, something I do for the environment. Oh, and by the way, guys, my journal looks something like that, but then it's not like the exact thing.
Psych a lot! Your pancakes is dropped!
I kinda had to make the spaces bigger so that you could actually see what I was writing. But no worries, you can always follow my Instagram, shameless plug, at beatrix.ht. I will leave all the links in the description. And yeah, I hope you learned something today, and I hope that this video at least kind of convinced you to journal every day, because it's only gonna take you like 5 to 7 minutes a day, but it's really going to change so much. It's going to give you a sense of mental clarity, and just see for yourself what it does. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye.